Good evening, and hello to all of you. Afterglow, how's it going? Nice to see you. We've got a very lush psydub tune to be working on today. Glad you're doing well, Afterglow. Yeah, the streams have been a bit sporadic, unfortunately. My migraine issues have been plaguing me. You have migraines too, Afterglow. It's a right bugger, isn't it? I didn't get them until like after COVID. I'm wondering if it was a COVID thing. And now I'm getting them all the time. Very nice. And then I think it's this section here that we're working on, which is currently a bit blank. Gonna like get our tech on, I think. Three brain bleeds, Afterglow. What is that? COVIDs or actual brain bleeds? Because that would be a lot more serious. Anyway. So this track, we started this as an open collab, and basically it's only been me and Dane who've been working on this. Got hit with 480 volts in the head. Ouch. Yeah, that'll definitely give you a bit of a headache. Yeah, so this started out open collab, but so far it's only been me and Dane contributing. So we were, and this track is so lush. Like I'm so happy with how it's sounding. I think it's going to come together nice and easily. All the bits are there to make a really tasty track. So we were thinking we might actually commandeer this track for Alterra. But we'll work on it today and we'll see how it goes. If anyone's really keen to make some sounds for this, then I guess it'll stay an open collab. If not, it will become an Alterra in dub track. Cool. So, I've got to apologise for the audio quality of the last stream. My mic was rubbish. I'd accidentally set the input to my laptop's internal microphone, which is not of good quality. So hopefully it'll be better today. Let me know if there's any audio issues and how the levels are, because, I've had to switch a load of things around. Cool, and we'll be working on this. And I just played it through, and as you can hear, this first section here is sounding absolutely lovely, very melodic. It's not too busy, but I kind of like that, and I like I like how there's lots of space in it. But lots of these kind of melodic elements with the guitar and the whistle and some basic synths and stuff. Maybe we'll come back and put some finishing touches on at some point. But right now we're going to be working on this second section here after the breakdown. And at the end of the last stream, I opened up a razor, but I didn't really do much with it. I kind of run out of energy. So we're going to continue just doing that. So let's see what we've got going on here. So yeah, very basic patch. It's just a couple of sawtooths with the colour changed slightly on each one, put into a low pass, and the low pass is being controlled by the LFO here, which is randomised. Dane, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, and I've got a bit of chorus on there as well. But obviously this is very basic at the moment, so we're looking to spice this up a little bit. And maybe add a second filter. Yeah, there we go. And we've got a second LFO here that we can randomize. And we've just got to get the right range for it. So this is bipolar, so it'll be up and down. Ooh, tasty. Definitely be recording some of that in. Let's give ourselves a little audio track there. I often find that even if you're intending to go on and create a more complex sound, if you along the way find some kind of combination that sounds really tasty, I always find it's good to go ahead and bounce that to audio, because then you've got that plus the thing that you will eventually end up making as well. So that's what's happening here. This is quite a basic combination of stuff, but producing some tip-top sounds. So I'm going to go ahead and record some of that in. Oh, I haven't set the input, so that wants to be 245 razor. Yeah, there we go. Obviously there's a lot of sub in this sound, which I will EQ out because it clashes with the bass. Yeah, super cool. Go ahead and turn that off for now. I'll come back to this. See if we can find another combo of tasty stuff. Let's try some gaps. Interesting combo. Try and find a nice formant. This gaps isn't really working out. Let me go back to this. Wasn't as good as it was before, but oh well. It's a good basis for a sound. I think it turned it down quite a lot. And then I think what I want to do from there, because what I stumbled on there was quite excellent. That's a good basis though, so I might try and apply some effects after this. And a good old favourite is glitch. Good way of just randomly glitching any sound. So I'm going to copy this track across and delete one of them. And then that way I've preserved all my inputs and everything, so it's just easier that way. Right, and I'm going to run that sound through this. I'm just going to, between the scene randomizer here, the effects randomizer on the right, and occasionally the randomizer on the bottom, we can create an insanely wide variety of sounds, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we will take them all, but we'll cut them down to just the good. Cool. So let's just give it a little test, make sure it's firing on all cylinders. Yeah, okay. Decent. Right, let's do this. Okay, so good stuff. Oh, it's looped all the way around to there. Let's bring us loop just to where we want to be. So there's probably loads of excellent sounds in just those two. I'm going to go ahead and do one more, I think, with some different glitches, and I think that's going to be done, because glitch 2, I kind of just use it for that, just for the randomizing, but maybe with Infiltrator I can actually come up with some interesting combo of specific effects. Cool. So here's our standard patch. Starts you off with a little low pass. What about if we slow it down? Oh, it's pretty cool. try some of these like spectral effects. Okay, that's pretty cool, but it's very much like it's got the high end to only the high end on this really cuts through, and you get these nice sweeps every now and then. So what I think I'll do is randomize the shift, but I might also do one for the mix as well, so that it mixes in and out of this, and then without it, which slowed down was kind of very low end. So then hopefully we'll get this nice kind of like range of frequencies from high to low. So what I want to do is do this little configure thing and then click on the parameters that I want to affect. So we got that, the shift and the mix as well for this effect. Then I'm going to go to Max for Live and find myself a nice LFOI. Think minimal and squelch, not super techy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just like sparse, cool, like one-off sounds. Because I want to leave room for Charlie, the third Alteran, to make loads of tasty sounds over it. So, LFOI. Different from the standard Max LFO in that it's got better randomization options. I think we're going to go with linear, and the rate will be maybe a half. That seems reasonable. And then I'll map that to 1. Let's bring this across, copy it across, map that to 2. Now let's see what our efforts have earned us when we press play. We will take some of that, I think. Yes, down for sure. Although annoyingly, it's not being as cool as it was before. I think we'll have to EQ out some of the very high end. I'm going to let it go round again because the first bit of this take was pretty crap. I was you like to start things a half beat early on beat for LFO offsets. That's a good idea, Dane. Although in this case, I was actually trying to get these kind of like LFO sweeps to kind of be in time. So hopefully you get these kind of directional things which land on the beat for this one take. But maybe I could try that for the next take, whatever it may be. Because I'm going to go back into Infiltrator and have a little mess around. See if maybe one of these Cascade works. No ways to do it exactly 12 pitches up, annoyingly. Ooh. So this is a bit different. Some of it's quite nasty, but there are bits of it that will be really nice, that will like complement what we've recorded so far, because it's quite different from that, but also kind of not take up too much. They're not very, a lot of those sounds I'm talking about are not very immediate. They're kind of a bit noisy, and they can sit in the back and have some things going on over the top of it. So they can be some very useful sounds sometimes. I don't know if that made sense to anyone. Makes sense in my head. But anyway, let's get a little recording. Cool. So there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks of audio to play with. That'll be plenty for me to be getting along with. After by the time I've finished, we might get some other stuff sent in. Dane, do you know if Charlie's making stuff for this tonight? This is very cool. So first thing I need to do with this is to stick a good old low cut on it, because it's got a lot of sub. He had to, Dane says he had 2 hours, your guess is as good as mine. Well, we'll see what he comes up with, eh? Stick this just at about, I don't want to take off too much of the low mids. I think this could, some of this could benefit from like a big old delay. Not that one though. Maybe this one. What about not this beginning bit? I'm thinking these two might also benefit from a bit of a delay. And this. Ooh, this one might be good with the dub delay. It's nice and short. Hello, Morrigan. Yeah, nice. Maybe something like this. Maybe it's this first bit I'm after. Hello, Angry Goose, aka Charlie. Can you have a bounce of this? Yeah. Just give me a little sec. There's already one in my Dropbox. There's like a nice empty section. What key? It's in A. A minor. There you go. Right. Really like this. Maybe this could even be just a big kind of delay thing. This also maybe dub delay. Might work. Okay, I'm going to listen for a bit back to get these few bits together, see if they're all sounding nice. I'm thinking with this, it might be nice if this led into this little bar here. Maybe this, just a little end section. Yeah. Cool. That's that track done. Lots of nice little edits and delays and reverbs being triggered. What I did forget to do is apply to all of these things. The groove. Yeah, so there we go. Just applied the groove to it. I've got that in the groove pool here. So if I assign that groove to everything, it should hopefully all have the same swing and stay nicely in time. Yeah. We like. That was just a really basic sound. Let's move on to the next track up. and see what tasty morsels we can glean from it. That's the wrong tune. Ah, okay. One sec. It is in here. There we go. Sorry about that, Charlie. Oh yeah, this is the glitch 2 one. Okay, so just as we applied an EQ to this, I'm going to do the same to this straight away, just so I know that it's not the bass that I'm liking on this track. So this is a nice little bit, although it's very quiet at the moment. Oh, we like this a lot. I think this first bit here is audibly louder than this second bit, so I'm just going to turn the second bit up a bit. Oh yeah, some lovely little glitches here. Huh. Where did that EQ go? Put it on the wrong track. Oh well. Oh. Has this got the... Yeah, it's got the groove on it. Yeah. Just want to see. This has all been a bit quiet, but I've been able to get a few bits out. This bit just here. Pretty nice. So pretty slim pickings in the middle there, but oh well. Got some very tasty bits towards the beginning and the end. And hopefully it doesn't look like they clash too much with the bits that are down below. So we should be able to get some nice tasty little runs in between those two. I'll do the next one first before I put them all together. Again, this is very quiet for the most part, but then there are some really loud bits. I don't want to blast you guys' ears out. Ooh. One of these bits is good. that one goes there. So a lot of these are very quiet. Not too keen on this one now. I've turned it up. Yeah. I think just that. Hello there, Morrigan. You coming to join in? I bet you're coming to walk on my laptop, as is your wont. I got no food for you right now. Making tunes. Let the bass nourish you. Although you can't actually hear it because I'm in my headphones. Okay, cool. I'm just going to listen to all these three together for any clashes before I put this fourth one in at the top. Just like work all that stuff out. Okay. Work it out with 3 tracks and then add the fourth one in. Sometimes I like to work that way. Sometimes I don't. Let's just do it. Okay, so if we turn all these on, then with any luck, we should get some nice tasty interactions. Is that going there? And I think maybe it wants a dub delay. Oh yeah, Lush. This needs some filtering, I believe. So let's get this and mess with the frequency. And do a bit of that. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. So what are these doing? Some are a little mid-resonant. Yeah. I need to do a bit of controlling on the mids. But because they were all made with the same kind of synth and waveform, I was thinking I'd like batch process them when I do that. Just going for basic placement here at the moment. I think the low cut needs to come up on some of them. Like that one there. The problem is though, it's if only I had Soothe too. It's kind of moving there. What about if I put like a little adaptive EQ just on the low end here? Smooth it. So this thing, very cool sound, but obviously this first bit of it is incredibly loud. I think if leveled right, The whole thing's still maybe a bit loud. Maybe this thing needs a delay. Nah, it doesn't sound good with delay. Does it sound good with reverb? Maybe it's just a bit unnecessary, this one. Righty-ho. Let's go ahead and put in this fourth track. Mute all the others for now. And let's see what happens. Lots of very cool bits in this. Kind of textures. Got these like little falls which are really nice. No, nothing good there. Oh, the end, very nice. Turn everything on. I don't think that we need this. Yeah, this one's not so nice. Okay, so these bits, they do need a bit of work. They're all kind of really tasty. If we start this abruptly, so it's a bit more purposeful. So this, what about if we did something like, if we crop it, open up the clip, envelopes, here we go, still getting used to this. And clip, clip, and we want transposition. And then we just send it to the floor just towards the end. This thing, I feel, needs a bit of something extra to be worth keeping. Yeah, this is coming together. Cool. So that's all sounding really nice. I don't want to overload this yet because, as previously mentioned, Charlie's going to make some stuff. So I don't want to overload this section for now. There is some like general structure stuff that I was thinking of. So Dane, Charlie, are we doing another breakdown and section after this, or shall we leave the track kind of this length with intros and outros, maybe a bit longer than this? It's kind of hard to tell for me. I think the second half does want to be a bit longer. It's quite short at the moment. So maybe I can do something like that. And then there's some bits in this which were only used in the breakdown, but I thought would actually be great in the non-breakdown. Is it this? Kind of vocally stuff. Yeah. Bit loud at the moment. And also got quite a lot of... Oh, we have taken the low end out. Maybe this wants to be just a little bit more. Yeah, it's a bit better. Take a bit more of those low mids out, or a bit more of a harsh cut. Yeah. Dane sent me some stuff. He said he wasn't going to make anything for this stream, but he could not resist. I'm going to take the reverb down for this. I feel like it's getting in the way. Because towards the end of this bit of the recording of the whistle, I haven't used yet at all. And I didn't really line it up properly. I just thought it kind of sounded good where it was. But like... But there is like a... There is like a rhythm here that I did that should be like perfectly in time. And if I can get it to line up. Trying to see like remember bits in it that I maybe something like that. Okay, so that's obviously on the beat. think like that. Okay. So theoretically, if I put it there, maybe this will be in time. I'm hoping it's going to be easier for me to remember when all the beat and everything's in. I've gone full folk. Yeah. Cool. Cool. There are some nice little bits in there. Thinking maybe something like this. And then we mess around with the delay, which will be on here. So this end bit has got a nice little flick on it. Oopsie daisy. What did I just undo? Redo drop clips. Yep. Instead of that, I'm thinking I'm going to use the long delay. Oh yeah. Yeah, so get rid of that. This is all pretty nice, although I want to kind of like make it twice as long. I don't want it to be as often. So if I copy it across, put that there, get rid of that, and then that stays where it is. So yeah, then we got this going on. Okay, it's okay. Let's see if I can make anything better with this stuff. Because we don't want it to just be okay. We kind of want it to be great. Although maybe this could be great with some other stuff around it. But This is nice. Probably nicer than this at this point. Just want half this first note though. So this definitely wants like a big reverb on. You know, I took it off earlier. I'm actually going to put it way back up to the top again. Let's hear them both together. This last one's not necessarily. But I think this is really not bad at all. I'm wondering about putting a little breakdown in just leading into this. So you see we've got the loop there. Maybe just these last 2 or 4 bars, just start dropping drums out to so they give more impact when it comes back in. Hey, Act 1 Shanker. Glad you could make it. And in time before my computer blows up this time. So, let's see what we can do with the skank. Obviously, there's like some delays going on here. Cool, so where's this, what's happening here? Okay, so we can see where it comes on and off there. I think what I might do is put this first skank, have that delayed, delete all the rest of them so there's plenty of time for a skankless effect to occur. Yeah, cool. Oh, this is the wrong place. It's here that I want. Because you see the end of the loop there leading into here. That's where I'm aiming to address in terms of making it sound boss. Cool. Thank you very much, Jack. Yeah, we're really happy with this. We started this as an open collab, but unless anyone gets some parts in for this other than the Old Terror boys real soon, this is becoming an Old Terror track. Because we're like, wow, this is really good. And we're making an album. And this is the kind of track where, like, early on, some really nice elements are coming, which usually means that it comes together real quick. You know, once if it's sounding nice really early on, then it doesn't need much work, does it? So definitely I want to get rid of that. And I think we'll be going earlier than this. Probably like there. And I think that's where we'll start this little mini breakdown. Get rid of maybe that. What's going on here? Yeah, get rid of all of it. And the snares as well. Damn them all. Where's that skank coming from? I thought I'd deleted them all. Ah, there we go. I actually think this skank probably want to have this last one delayed and then drop these just here out. What do I want to do here? This is a razor. Okay. I know what I want to do here. What I'm going to do is the first bar is going to play as normal. The second bar, what I'm aiming to do is just hit on the root and carry that note going, but then like bend it down into the drop. It's a nice trick I've used a million times. So is the pitch bend still on the envelopes? Ooh, I've got parts here somewhere. After I've done this, I will get Dane's stuff. So envelopes, MIDI control, pitch bend, there we go. I can see a couple of stray notes hanging around up there that I need to get rid of. See how it sounds. I think the pitch bend is too slow, I think. It doesn't really have the boo effect that I was after. Maybe something like that. Or maybe it needs to do that. And then the note is too long. I'll take it back to there at least. Just trying to pull things back, get them to just calm down. So, a couple of things I can hear is there's some like hat percussion kind of stuff, and we need a crash. And maybe like a little crash to herald the beginning of this little breakdown. Just like more structure. I think these ones, I've been working with reasonably dry cymbals from what I usually do. Usually I like wash out all my crash cymbals and stuff, but I've kind of like not done that on this as much. Occasionally I have, but I think on this last section where it's going to be a bit bigger, I might wash these cymbals out a lot more. I need turning down a bit though. Just makes them a bit bigger. One last thing that I've forgotten to do to these cymbals, which I usually do to all my crash cymbals, is like widen them quite a lot. And I've only just noticed that now. Sometimes it takes me a while to remember all the things I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to try this vocal doubler, which I haven't tried on cymbals before. It might sound really weird, but it might be just what we're after by the same token. It does sound pretty weird, but I actually quite like it as an effect. Yeah, they're sitting a lot nicer, I think, now. Okay. Just collapse some of these groups. Just keep the workspace tidy. Collapse the drums. And the crash. Cool. And now I'm going to be loading in some synths that Dane has sent me. Never thought to use that on crashes. Cool idea. Yeah, I used to use... Tell you what I used to use. Those Waves doubler that I had ages and ages ago. That was really fantastic for that kind of stuff. You can create like nice Hass effects, and you can like multiple instances of the same sound, but position them kind of in space to the left and to the right, far away, near. That's a really cool little plugin for that kind of stuff. So... let's get ourselves a nice tasty audio track and see what Dane's been cooking up for us. Is this just one track, Dane? Oh yeah, it is. 4-bar loop. Let's see where we're going to put it. Let's try putting it here just so we can see what's going on with it. Hear it properly. that isotope one. Oh, the vocal doubler that I used. Or is that what I used? Was it an isotope thing, that? I forget. Oh yeah, it is an isotope thing. Yeah, this one, really great. You can increase the amount of variation as well. But it gets a bit unpredictable and can introduce some like weird artifacts. So I like to keep the separation up, but it depends. Sometimes I use the variation if I'm going for some like warped effects and stuff. But generally speaking, I just use the separation. Cool. So let's hear what Diane's cooked up for us. Make sure that Ableton's not done anything weird when loading in. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Probably wherever we put it. We're very skewed to the left here. To the right, sorry. Get my headphones around. Oh yeah, skewed to the left there. Yeah, so these sounds complement the sounds I've been making perfectly. Just trying to get it to not clash with stuff that I've already made. I know the waveform looks really big there, but I think because that'll all be sub, because I've cut out the sub. Well, if I was to bounce that now, that would be a lot lower. That's why it's good to use your ear more than using the waveforms, especially in the early stages. If you've got everything bounced down after your EQs and stuff, then you can use the waveform a lot more. Okay, this sound needs to come up now as well. What about that one? So these kind of hit at the same time. I'm wondering if I put them too earlier, maybe. Oh, I need to warp this, don't I, in order to apply the groove to it. Okay, let me just get all of this and turn it down. That's the problem. Now this one needs to be a bit louder. Yes. Getting some lovely little interactions like this little bit here between all these parts. I think this can come up a bit as well, actually. Yeah. keep muting this so I can hear what's going on with the rest. Yeah, you see, that just wants to be on its own. I don't really want to get in the way of that. This thing, louder. Yeah. What does this thing do then? Cool, so just have a listen back to this. Yeah. Cool, so this might sound really cool. Try and make sure things don't clash. $83.5 to 84, just here. You want that back in, Dane? Oh yeah, nice. Well spotted. This thing's too loud. I think maybe this might want to have the dub delay on. You know what? Because these kind of hit on the skank, I'm wondering if I displace them by a beat, they might like hit like call and response with the skank by hitting in between them. This, I think if we got rid of it, it would be a lot better. Yeah, I do need to turn some of these down. Might even get rid of that. Delete the 88. Didn't I already do that? Or just the whole thing? Cool. Okay, let's see how this flows. Very nice. And I still think, because some of this needs to be cut back, and I think if Charlie's just making stuff over a blank section as well, we can eat between his parts and what we've got here, It's going to be like just a really nice thing. .48 bar 77. There's a bit crusher. I think that sounds really nice. Which long hit? Maybe it's because I'm on my headphones. Maybe you can hear something on, but I really like that bit a lot. You think I should take it out? That bit, get rid of. Hit on beginning of bar 78. Is it just right at the beginning? Because I could do something like this. Might still sound really cool. Yeah. So what now then? Because I'm kind of waiting on Charlie to do his bits. One bit I need to do just there. I've forgotten to take it out is the Foley. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, very lush indeed. So, I think this is like looking like almost a complete track. I mean, it doesn't really have a proper long breakdown. Do you really need one in a dub track? Like, how long is this looking in terms of the overall length of the tune? 3:30, not very long. Okay. I guess we put in another breakdown then. Unless we make this into a breakdown here, and then we take everything below up to here and move it across to like there, and then coming into a breakdown just here. Works weird with the okay, this is there. Okay. Oh, I wanted to copy that. Bollocks. Okay. Okay, and we come into a breakdown here, which means we want a kick. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll have a nice crash as well. make a nice arp. That's a good idea. I can bring it in during this breakdown. I think I want the bass to carry on a little bit. Maybe do the same. Maybe not straight away, actually. We can do something cool with the bass though in this breakdown. So a lot of people I come across, especially when I've been like doing like music tuition and stuff, they can like get a nice beaty section going, and they repeat that, but they like people struggle with really like working out how to approach breakdowns, and there's really no easy one fixed solution for this. It's like you just got to build it out bit by bit. So what I found really useful is having like a place where you know you're starting. So here we are. We've kind of built up to a bit. So this is a nice starting point to start with something. And then I like to figure out where I'm ending up, where's my end point, so that I can oftentimes build backwards from there. So this is where I'm going to end up. So there's my drop. So what I've brought in the bass halfway through this breakdown, just to kind of give it a bit of structure, start filling out this breakdown, start getting some feeling for where the changes are going to happen, things like that. So I'm going to bring it in halfway through, but in anticipation of the drop, I'm going to go ahead and drop out the bass, which I have done, 1 bar before the drop, just so I get that little sense of anticipation. Bashenka, hello. I've got no idea what you're saying, but you're most welcome here. Yeah, I hope you are able to find this useful. Cool. So, as Dane suggested, now we've got the start of a play all track, please. Go on then. If you guys are willing to sit here for it's only 3.5 minutes long that we need to listen to the whole thing, because Bashenka has not heard it yet. Gives me a bit of time to just chill. It's a very chilled dub track, Bashenka. Sounding lovely. Bear in mind, this is a big work in progress, but it's already feeling very easy to listen to. This would be good to play this track, actually. It'll give me a little feel into what we're doing. So I haven't really listened to this section we've been working on after this big melodic bit. See how it all works. Oh, this bit needs a good mix. It's all good, Vishenka. Okay. So this is where we're coming into the little breakdown. So how about a pad and then an ARP coming in underneath it? That's what I'm thinking. So, see what we got by way of synths. I'm thinking maybe a serum for a paddy thing. Cool. So where are we here? This is our work area. Give it a bit of loop. And then I'm going to need some MIDI to play with. So let's just write something in. Some kind of basic chord. Yeah, why not start there? And work upwards. Hey, Joanne. Good to see you. Yeah, no worries. Nice to see you briefly. I've been working on the other open collab. I've done the first mix of it, but it's not finished yet. Rest assured, I'll send it you over the instant it's done. Oh, loud. Okay. I wonder if I might add some variety to this chord. See how that sounds. A bit dissonant. I want to get the you'll be lurking for now. Yeah, fair dues. I want to get the MIDI right. Maybe it's a bit annoying because I've got probably a very high annoyance threshold for this. Working with Sawtooth because I've done it a lot. So how about I give you a nice sign instead so you're not wanting to destroy your own ears. Ah, there we go. Do that. Maybe I could do something with this as well. Try that. Kiwian. So we take the F there. Ooh. A bit of that. Take the F. Maybe that'll be nice. And try this. Get this kind of descending. I think this bottom one's nasty. Land back on the root at the end. It's a bit weird. That's good. Try that. We'll get it right. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Cool. So we've got there's two halves of it there. It's slightly different. They're kind of the same though. But the most important thing is it just gives us a nice thing to work with for the pad. So we can find a nice waveform. Let's maybe use... maybe a good starting point. Let's try just program in that wavetable thing that I just did. I want it to be like more kind of stereo, kind of more washed out. Maybe a little bit of distortion. Yeah, and then a filter. Back up. Something like this. We start a bit lower. It's a bit high. It's a bit crisp on the top end there. And then I'm not entirely sure about this waveform. Let's see what other things do. Ooh, that's nice. And then I'm wondering what happens if I just initialize this serum. Let's make it proper short. This is a very simple solution that probably won't work, but just on the off chance that it does. Stick on a nice arpeggiator. I hate the swing on this thing. I'm just going to do it straight and then swing it, bounce it to audio and swing it after that. What about if there's like some like kind of converge thing? We give it a repeat step and a step, and then put it to like 32. Suddenly we've gone like big room trance, but we can remedy that. You like it, Dane? So do I. I'm not sure how we're going to make it work with the swing, but let's just go with it and work it out as we go. Cool, so there's cool wave table position things we can do here. What about if we did something like this? I think we need another waveform in there, because this is very much high up. Ooh, what are these vowel ones doing? Cool. So this is potentially going to be very cool. Well, let's put this down an octave. Then maybe get a bit of FM, see what that sounds like. Might be terrible, but it might not be terrible. Very nice, actually. I think we want more delay. Yeah, nice. Ed Storm, hey hey. How's it going? I'm doing all right. Just for a little smack. I think maybe for like, ooh, I mean, what? Just put it through some presets or something. An infiltrator. Rising Festival, Ed Storm. Oh, I wondered when the festival questions were coming. No, I'm not going to that one. Or not that I currently know of, anyway. Okay, so this is very cool, but I kind of need to get it to audio in order to understand how it's going to work with the swing. I need to know that before I start spending a load of time on it. So let's go ahead and get this thing in audio. Wait, no I don't. Can I render the arpeggiator to MIDI? Yeah, I would be able to do that if I, but I don't know how I can render the arpeggiator to. Ooh, what's this? If anyone knows how I can do that, render an arpeggiator to MIDI. I guess there might be a way, but I'm just going to go ahead and record it for now. Okay, it's very weird with swing bass at the moment. Okay, so if I apply the swing to this now, does it do anything? That is the question. It doesn't like it at all. It's trying to do something really weird. So what I'm thinking is, okay, so this, what if I multiply this by 2, then apply the swing to it? Okay, so that works, but it kind of sounds weird stretched. So instead, I'm going to record this second bit of it with, come on, what are we doing? With the rate at 16. Okay, yeah, I'll record that in, and then hopefully that will swing correctly. In Cubase, I set up a new synth and record input from the arpeggiator into the track as MIDI. Interesting. I've never even looked for whether there's a feature like that in Ableton. Ah! Okay, so this is kind of quite good texture, but it doesn't carry the section. We would need more for that. We need something a bit more kind of like decisive for this, for when the bass comes in. I think I'm just going to write some MIDI. And let's do it in Razor. Cool. So, Epic MIDI for this part. Open the MIDI track and set the input from the track. Yeah, that does make sense, Joanne. Actually, now that you mention it, I must give that a go sometime. So, little idea for this. Double it up. That'll have the same problem, potentially. Okay, I'm just spitballing here. So maybe it'll be really rubbish. Maybe it won't be though. It's cheese balls. Probably have like a constant thing. Amazing sound. It's literally just the initialized patch of Razor. So yeah, and welcome, Keeverick. So let's have a look, go with the groove on. Copy that across. Like that. Yeah. Okay, now let's have a little mess around with the sound. Not sure. Oh, this is nice. How about only swing on the second part of that? Well, the whole track is swung, you see. So to do anything not swung, I've already done a bit of non-swung stuff just here. That kind of arpeggiator on this pattern. Well, the thing is, so what I was trying to do here, the bass comes in and it's swung. So, like, what I wanted is a powerful melody to kind of really like accentuate this and accentuate the swing coming back in with the bass. So that's why I really wanted to put the swing onto this pattern. Ooh, Charlie says he's exporting some bits. What about if you use the odd? I kind of like that. I can't decide whether it's good enough. Maybe we'll make it good enough. We can but try. No idea what I've done in the last hour. Lots of things, Charlie. Nah, it's nasty. Maybe these primes will. Oh, there we go. Maybe with the primes I can start a bit higher. Oh no, same kind of weird. Yeah, I like this. What about if this was a band pass? Yeah! Yeah! Lovely. Harsh on the top end. Ooh, we got some bits from Charlie. So I'm wondering if maybe like a little curve. Too severe. What about if I get cute and that filter? Thinking about taking out a big dip at like 4K, take some of the harshness out, and then just like high cut it, and maybe that will take out some of the harshness out of just the beginning of it there. I think as well, if we take the boost down on the filter just as we start. Oh! Oh, we like this. We like this a lot. Except what I'm tempted to do is put this last bar down an octave. Yeah! Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun today. Wondering if this is going to low. Let's let it play out this time. So I can hear it running into the thing. This tune has a fun vibe. Doesn't it just? It's so, like, easy to make sounds for. I love the key of A. I find it really easy to make sounds in. Oh. Oh, this is a whole folder of stuff that Charlie's got for us. What's happened here? Oh yeah, we just run out of track. Let's play Charlie what we've been doing while I download this and get it in place. So into the section that I've been working on. I take it, Charlie, that these bits that you've sent there to start at the beginning of this section? They just start wherever. Cool. I like those kind of parts. You're liking that, Joanne? Having a bit of a dance? Cool. So let's go through them and try... Actually, what time are we on? I think I'll be leaving it there for now, guys. If I get into this, it'll be more another hour, probably. And, yeah, I think it's good to stop there. I've got to be up really early in the morning. That's why I need to stop to take my mum to the train station, like ridiculoso early. So thank you very much, guys. It's been awesome. This will become an Altera project track. I will start next, which means this will get moved to the more sporadic streams on like the Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Not so much Wednesdays, more Tuesdays. I haven't been doing them so much recently because I've been having migraine issues. But that means we'll be starting a brand new open collab this time next week. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a really good stream. Lovely to see you all there in the chat. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I will catch you all on the flip side.